Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what if I did that every time? Ladies and gentlemen. In one corner. Dark as day, but you'll never see him till we say, Micheal. I think I might start doing that. Oh, ladies! Welcome back, Junkies. It's your boy JT here. Welcome back to the Sports Junkies Podcast. Got Meech in one corner, JT in the other corner. What's going on? It's been a great week of basketball. Bad for me, but I bet it's good for everybody else.
It's been an enjoyable week. You know what I mean?
I don't.
But first of all, man, like on the real, I want to give a thanks out. I reached out to a charity over the weekend, and I just pretty much put out there that I was dealing with some home troubles. I was trying to find a home, and I emailed them and I said, look, I need help, and thankfully an NBA player reached out and offered help, and we couldn't get the foundation to build the house, but luckily we were donated millions of bricks by Ben Simmons.
Wow.
And I really want to make sure he hears this. I want to give him my thanks, because now not only do I have a home, but the house is bigger than I've ever planned. I have a mansion now, all right, with all those bricks.
Wow.
From Ben Simmons. I don't listen. I'm not the type of guy that, you know what I'm saying, like we got to start the podcast off with Ben Simmons, because I don't want to clown the guy. I'm a Ben Simmons. I've been taking up for him. I've been taking. Oh no, I'm about to smoke that pack this episode. But I've been taking up for Ben Simmons this entire season.
Right.
But before we get into the slander, which is coming.
Okay.
I think we got to state the obvious, right?
Okay.
I feel like the main reason people are on Ben Simmons now is because of how the NBA has changed. And it's because a player like Ben Simmons could thrive in the NBA 20 years ago, because no one cared if you could shoot or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, a little bit, because, Ben Simmons scored 4 points in game 6.
I'm sorry, how many?
And then 5 points. 4 points.
Oh my God.
And he really clutched up for game 7 though, because he did better.
What did he do?
He put up 5 points. But it just lets me know that the game of basketball is changing. And if you can't shoot, don't even step on the court, man. Because eventually, I'm telling you right now, teams that are winning, bro, they're built on shooting. Mm-hmm. Every team that's winning right now is built on shooting. And let's chill out, because the Bucks are still in it. All right, let's not go too far. But and Josh, not Josh Allen, but Giannis was close to getting that pack lit as well. But Ben Simmons, a team like the 76ers will not thrive with Ben Simmons. And even Doc Rivers said it. He said he had no answer to if Ben Simmons could be the starting point guard on a championship winning team. And that's sad. That's a sad thing to hear. And he's already announced that he wasn't going to play for Australia in the Olympics, which, to be honest, who cares? It's Australia. It's not like they win it anyway. Represent your country. So, but come on, man. This guy needs to get the gym ASAP. He needs to hit the gym, start working on his shooting, but he's been working on his shooting since he was drafted.
That's true.
It hasn't improved. As a matter of fact, I think he's gotten worse when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. Now, defense, he's one of the best in the league. Okay, we're not going to sleep on. I'm not going to let anybody slander his defense, because when he's on the court, he can make an impact. I think the highest field goal percentage I saw that he has allowed all season by a certain player is Donovan Mitchell, and that his shooting percentage was like a 36 or 37. So we're not going to sleep on, his ability to play defense, because he's a great defender. But his offense is atrocious, and it's not helping the 76ers achieve what they need to achieve. Now, Ben can limit the scoring when he's on the court.
Yeah.
But he is not helping his team score at all. 4 points in game 6. 5 points in game 7. 5 points.
2 for 4
in
now.
Game 7. That's
50% now.
He shot 4 shots only in a game 7, being the second man on the team while Joel's breaking his back trying to lead
and tearing his meniscus.
They blew a 25-point lead, was it? They blew a 25-point lead.
Again.
This shows us how good of a player Joel is.
Again.
This shows us how great of a player Joel is. On an injury, which I told you in game 1, that even if he was injured, he still dropped 35. But I say, hey, it's the 76ers. I don't think the Hawks are going to do it. Man.
Yep.
I will never listen.
Yep.
I will never say what I got to, I'll never get too confident with this team again. Because simply they're just really
Hey, that boy was calling them out from the beginning of the year.
God, you're right.
He said that was his team from the beginning of the year.
You're right. They looked like a threat. I thought the 76ers had finally.
They always look like a threat. That's the problem.
They never signed as many shooters as they did this offseason, so they looked ready. They had a great season, though. But they had a great season. Great season. You caught it, but that boy Ben Simmons he's not there.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this with all respect to Russell Westbrook. The thing with Russell Westbrook is he can't make his shots, but in the playoffs. But at least he is taking the shots. Ben Simmons, they did a little troll chat for Ben Simmons. They checked all his stats from game 1 to game 7. Mm-hmm. He did not take one shot in the fourth quarter in 7 games. In 7 games. Did not take one shot in the fourth quarter. Now, not only is this a problem, but, let's remember a couple weeks ago, Micheal said, this could basically be like a LeBron in his prime, when he gets to his prime.
I said that's what people were saying now when he got drafted. I took that back.
Okay.
I did say he could be a better defender than LeBron by the time he retired. I did not say I did not say he would be a LeBron in his prime.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, let's
No. I got you.
Okay, hold on now.
I just want to say this. For those who compared him to LeBron,
God.
I'm going to just leave it at that, just silence, because I don't want to say nothing that's going to mess with my stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't even the fans, bro. It was the analysts, the guys who get paid to make these statements. It was the analysts who said this about Ben Simmons.
Those analysts, they're nice, right? Talking about, I'm not even going to start. But here's the thing, man. Ben Simmons, I remember when people were like, oh my God, he's adding a 3. Can we add a dunk instead of a pass?
Can we add any way for this 6'10" point guard who isn't scrawny, who's not skinny? He's a big dude. 6'10". Can he find any way to exploit matchups and score the basketball? I don't care if he can score layups. This man needs to be able to find a way to put the ball in the net. He can't do it in any way, shape, or form.
Real quickly.
It's sad because he literally bailed out of a layup because Trae Young was on him. He passed out of an open layup.
Hey.
He can't even shoot free throws.
That's an intimidator badge, my G. Look. That intimidator badge is gnarly.
Hey, I'll be hitting up 2K. Look, if I'm in the paint, nobody's shooting on me. They're scared. Trae Young.
Hey, real quickly. This wasn't on the segment, but I want to see what you think. Predictions for Ben Simmons and moves in this offseason. What's going to happen?
Ben Simmons is a great trade piece. But the thing is, I'm not trading Ben Simmons because, like I said, when it comes to defense, he's as good as it gets. But you got to find a trade that makes sense. You got to get a guy who can score consistently 20 to 25 points. Damian Lillard. A guy who I know is about to be on the market. Bradley Beal. A guy I know doesn't want to be in Washington. A guy I know doesn't want to be in Washington. There's a lot of places I could see Ben getting traded to. A lot of guys I feel like need to be on the phone right now. But like I said, I'm not trading Ben for picks. I'm not trading him for the future of a team. I'm not trading him to rebuild. I want players now. And getting Ben Simmons isn't a bad thing, but you better already have players on your team that can score the basketball because he will not be scoring the basketball. He can't even get to the line to shoot a free throw. After that embarrassing loss they had, oh my God. That's as bad as it gets. I feel bad. He's just laying on the floor. Jesus. That's the second year in a row he done lost and was laying on the floor. Looking like that. Come on, bro. Save yourself. Save your soul.
See,
ask for a trade.
The first time though, we can't be too mad because Kawhi did hit that shot. The first time. Not last year, but the year before that when Kawhi hit that shot. That's the only acceptable loss for Philly. Every year after that, which is these past 2 years, it has been unacceptable. But enough of the Ben Simmons pack. I think he needs a break. Because a lot of people are smoking it. A lot of people. I'm like your own coach. Bro. When your own coach smokes the pack, that's when it's not good.